Hi Gemini, I am here to do your money and career reading. So let's get your overall energy for the week. And remember, only take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Beautiful. You have the Queen of Water, loving, compassionate, psychic, self-sacrificing, deep psychic insights, caring for others, but forgetting to care for yourself. Trust your intuition, a deep love of family and friends. Follow your heart. Okay. Now let's get a few more cards to see what you have with you for this time frame. And remember, time is fluid, so anytime you find this is actually the right time for you when you find something of value in it for you, okay? Light. This is equivalent to the Sun card, which is absolutely beautiful. It is the very best card in the deck. So for money and career, it's looking great. You have the Beaver Spirit. Lay a solid foundation. Okay, so if you are starting something new, you do want to make for sure that you lay that solid foundation. All right, now let's get one more. I say starting something new. It doesn't have to be something new, but you do want a solid foundation. Orphaned. Okay. What that is saying is that not everything is for you. You fit in a particular area. So, no need to get stressed if you are currently in an area that you're not comfortable with, that you don't feel like you fit in. There is definitely a place for you. You just need to find it if you don't feel like you're already there. This could be in the past. It doesn't have to be current. Okay. Let's get some cards here. And see what we have. You have the Hierophant, so that means you are learning. You're learning from a trusted source of some kind. Okay? It could be school. You're going back to school. It could also be your higher self. It could be counseling. It could be, trade school. It could be anything that's more of an official kind of learning situation. Here, sometimes people see this as being a challenge. I see this card as being a relief. You are dropping your burdens. And it's kind of interesting that it's falling under the Beaver's Spirit card that says lay a solid foundation. Page of Wands. All pages are youthful, and they are learning, and they're excited to learn. Now, the Page of Wands is learning how to trust their power and use it wisely. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Devil. Me, oh my. So, this is either somebody you know that's a Capricorn, Or this is something that is not in your best interest that you need to remove from your life. Maybe you're in the wrong job. Maybe, oh, there's all kinds of possibilities. Maybe you're not happy in the job. Maybe there's somebody at your work that doesn't have your best interest at heart. It could be several things. But you do have an ending here, an ending of the burdens. Maybe this is the burden. And the end card over here, I can read to you about it, but it does talk about not being in your niche kind of thing. You know, you're not where you belong. And there is a perfect place for you. But you don't feel like you're in it. Okay. This is the Two of Cups, where you have or will have a relationship with somebody, a colleague. It could be romantic, but this is, a reading about money and career. So I would say it's probably a work colleague, but that you really care about. There's unconditional love there, so you really trust them. There's compassion and shared values, partnerships, and you see the divine in others, and you need to nurture these relationships because they hold potential for your future. Okay? Smart business move. Maybe it's including networking of some kind. Okay, death, which is falling right under the Ten of Wands. And what death is a transformation. You're transforming out of one energy into another. Out of one chapter of your life into a different chapter. So that goes, whoa. Well, this flipped out. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Cups. So let's see if we can make a little bit of sense out of this. Your energy, loving, compassionate, psychic, self-sacrificing. Now, one thing I see that could be problematic with this card is caring for others but forgetting to care for yourself. That's not okay. I mean, this is a beautiful energy. It's a very motherly energy. But you have to care for yourself. Because if you don't care for yourself, you could easily reach a point where you can't care for others. And maybe that's what's happening here at work. Maybe you're to the point that you're doing too much. So you're dropping the burdens. And you're transforming. And whatever it was hurtful. The good thing about this is it will pass. But I could see how this devil energy could come from you doing everything, except for what you need to do for yourself. Okay, let's quickly look up the Orphaned card. Okay. A sense of loss, an identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. We are all meant to have connections with other people within our family, society, and larger culture. No man is an island. And it's important to recognize when being a part of rather than separate from is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit. Be true to your core truths and values. perhaps you no longer identify with the group or community the way you did before and need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address the need for belonging and know that you will find your place with others of like mind and spirit. It's okay to let go of pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you. It's time to move on. So this all kind of is fitting in together, okay? I would say this devil energy is you doing too much for others and not nearly enough for yourself. A combination of that, which could, have a lot to do with this. Potentially you're doing all this stuff for your colleagues to try to fit in. But don't sacrifice who you are for that. Find where you belong. Okay? And here, it looks like that's exactly what you're doing. You're getting rid of the devil energy. And yes, it's hurtful. But you're getting rid of it. You're putting the burdens down. You're going through the transformation. You're finding where it is that you belong. You're laying your solid foundations and you're learning, connecting with people who really care and where you do fit in, okay? And I can see here where you would be a page. Because if you are changing out of this one type of energy and into a new type, there might very well be learning that needs to be done. But the end result here, this is a beautiful energy. It is one of sharing and caring. It's got a nostalgic feel to it. Maybe you're dealing with your inner self, which I would say would apply. Because if you're doing this to try to fit in and you're working on changing, then that would be like your inner child, your inner self. You're changing that to where you love yourself. And you're going to find your niche where you belong. And right here it tells you that. The very best card in the deck. It's equivalent to the sun in the tarot, which is the very best card in the deck. So this kind of up here, to me, tells the story. You feel like you don't fit in. You're making a change and you're laying a solid foundation. You're starting anew, and the end result is the very best it could possibly be. So while having this energy is an extremely good energy to have, like a mother, it's beautiful. But you do have to care for yourself. And you can't do everything for everybody at work. You just, it's not okay. So, by going through this, you're getting rid of this, you're dealing with this, putting down those burdens, going through that transformation, you're learning. This is also learning. This is, being the page, making great connections, having a very caring and sharing group of people that you're with, and very best card in the deck. So what you're doing is going from this to this. And you can see certainly a big difference, which is beautiful. So while this first part is a challenge, feeling, unwanted maybe, the end result is great. You're going to have people that really care about you. And you're going to care about them. It will be mutual. And you will feel fantastic. Let's see what the universe would like to share. Ah, look. That is the universe's way of saying I meant what I said. It's just confirming this reading. It's confirming that, yes, you are indeed going to go, or already have gone, or will go through a transformation that is to your good, for your good. And look, victorious. And this card says, or talks about somebody who's gone off to battle. And in this case, it would be that you were around a group of people that weren't meshing with you, or you weren't meshing with them, or however you want to say it. That was not a good situation. So, it was battle, and you won. You came back victorious. And you see here, all these ones back here, these are people that are cheering you on. This is the group of people that you do belong with. And there's your victory wreath, and you're even wearing one on your head. Okay, let's get one more card. Ah, and of course, this makes sense too. What you want is balance and harmony in your external environment. And that is exactly what you are going to get by making this transformation out of this energy and into this energy. Beautiful reading. I know it had its challenges, but it's coming out just beautiful. And so while I don't think this really dealt much with the money aspect, it certainly dealt with the career aspect. Looks like you are going to find where you want to be, and you will be very happy to be there. And now, I never look, so I don't know what the charms are going to be. It is expect miracles. Beautiful. And do expect them, because it sure looks like they're coming for you. Thanks so much. I hope this helps. Much love. Bye.